everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle, and today I'm showing you guys how my grandma makes Desi style Chinese vegetables. These are the ingredients we're going to be using. We use some olive oil. You can use any type of oil you want. We just prefer to use olive oil. We have some salt, some sugar. We cut up about a medium-sized red onion, and we cut up a medium-sized yellow capsicum. We cut up half of a medium-sized cauliflower. About 10 to 12 green chilies were used. We cut up 3 standard-sized carrots and some cabbage, a small-sized cabbage, and half of a green papaya was sliced. And then we have some chicken, about 200 grams of chicken that was cut up into little cubes. We're using white pepper powder, soy sauce, and cornstarch. And I will tell you how much of those we use, how much of that we use throughout the process. So my grandma has heated up the water. She's boiling the water. As you can see, that's the temperature that she's boiling the water at. She put in the cabbage, and now she's put in the carrot. She's stirring it around, and now she's adding the green papaya. She's adding all of the green papaya right now. And she's adding it in small bits gradually. And she just added in the cauliflower, and now she's mixing it around. And now she's draining the water, the broth from the vegetables. And she's putting oil in a pot right now. And she's gonna, as you can see, the element is on. I don't know if you guys caught that, but the stove is on. And yeah, that's the temperature it's at right now. It's almost at high. And she's put some of the chicken in. And she's kind of frying the chicken, frying it, yeah. And now she's moving it around. She let it sit there for a few seconds before stirring it around. And also, I would like to take this time to give my grandma a special thank you. Thank you so much for this, for these amazing Chinese vegetables. And now she's adding in some salt, and she's stirring it around. She, during this process, she adds the salt gradually, but you can add as much as you want as per your taste. And also, you can use tasting salt if you want. That's optional. We just prefer not to use tasting salt for health reasons. And she's adding in white pepper powder right now. And she, throughout this video, she ended up using about 3 teaspoons of white pepper powder. And now she's just added in some soy sauce. She ends up using about 3 tablespoons of that. Again, if I haven't mentioned this already, all of these ingredients will be listed in the description box below. And she's stirring around the chicken right now, and now she's adding the vegetables back in, and she's stirring it around. And she's adding the rest of the vegetables. And now she's adding in some more soy sauce. And again, as I said, she ends up adding about 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. By the way, she ended up making something that could feed about 10 to 15 people. And she's adding in more white pepper powder, by the way. And again, she ended up adding about 3 teaspoons of white pepper powder. But yeah, like I was saying, this can feed about 10 to 15 people. And she's stirring around the white pepper powder and with the vegetables, and she's adding in some salt. Again, add as much salt as you want as per your taste and requirement. Yeah. And she's stirring it around, making sure that the white pepper powder and the salt gets all over the vegetables and everything. And sorry, the camera was a little bit blurry at this point of time. But as you can see, she's adding back in the vegetable broth. And again, sorry about how the camera is blurry, a little bit blurry. And she turned the heat up. There we go. And she's stirring it around, and now she is adding more of the vegetable broth, and she's just adding more and more over time. She's just gradually adding it. Okay, and she turned the heat down for a while, but now she's turning it back up a little. And now she's just added the yellow capsicum. We decided to use yellow capsicum, but you can use red, whatever you want, whatever color you want. And she's adding in the red onions now. We also use the red onions to add to make it look more visually appealing. But you can use regular onions, and again, you can use red capsicums or green capsicums, whatever you want. And as you can see, she's added in the red onions, almost all of the red onions, and she's kind of stirring it around right now. And so she took some cornstarch, and she mixed it with water, and she's taste testing the broth right now. And now she's adding about 10 to 12 green chilies. And by the way, she added about 3 tablespoons of cornstarch into that little mixture that you saw earlier, and she mixed that with water. And she's tasting it again to make sure that it tastes nice and everything. And she also added the green chilies for not only the look, but also to add some spice and some more flavor to the Chinese vegetables. And right now she's adding in some sugar. She ended up using about 1 teaspoon of sugar. And now she is mixing the cornstarch with the water. And she's adding some of it in. And she's adding it slowly. She's slowly stirring it around as she's adding it too. As you can see, and now she has added all of the cornstarch mixed with water, and she's just stirring it around properly. This looks really great so far, and as you can see, she's stirring it around more. And again, thank you so much, Grandma. This looks amazing. And now she's turned off the stove, the element is off, and this is what it looks like. If you guys like this video, then make sure you check out my page. I've posted other cooking videos. I post every Sunday, and I will see you guys next Sunday with a new video. I hope you guys like the final product, and I hope you found this helpful. Bye, guys!